My name is Joseph Fa. I am a personal injury attorney in Silver Spring, Maryland. So our client was in her 40s, very active lady. She was pursuing a degree in nursing. On this day, she was actually doing her homework. It had snowed the day before, and earlier during the day also, she came out going into her car to get a driver license. Her car was right across from her apartment complex. And she surprisingly was appropriately dressed for the weather. She had on snow boots, and she was wearing a furry coat, so she knew it was cold outside. But what she didn't know was that there was black ice on the pavement. It's pitch black, 11:30 p.m. at night. She couldn't see that. So as soon as she stepped out, she slipped, fell on ice. Of course, in the course of falling on the ground, then she fractured her left ankle. The management, the apartment complex, had hired a snow removal company to pre-treat the surfaces with salt. What we did was hire an ice and snow removal expert to give us what the standard of care was, to review the weather reports, and also to just tell us whether the snow was properly removed and whether the surfaces were properly treated. And of course, they concluded that the surfaces were not properly treated. The amount of salt applicable or applied there that day was not enough to melt all the snow away to prevent a refreeze. In this particular case, we have two defendants. The first defendant was the management complex, of course. Second defendant was this contractor that was charged to clean up the snow. And we sued both of them just so the management doesn't say, well, we don't have any obligation to clean the snow. Go get the snow removal company. And you get the snow removal company and say, that's not my property, I just did the job. As a plaintiff attorney, I would love to see the defendant file among themselves. It's great. What I decided to do was talk settlement with defendants separately. And eventually, that's how we settled the case. We got settlement from one defendant, from the property owner, and we also got a settlement amount from the snow removal company. If you have a case that you care about, before you sue, you have to be ready to try it. If we didn't hire all of the right experts, we didn't do the right animation at the very beginning, I don't know if we would have ever settled this case. I personally would think in today's day and age that if a trial attorney does not use demonstrative in a jury trial, the person is committing legal malpractice.